So you gotta tell me. Give me some direction.
Hey y'all, this is Steve and this is my good friend James. And today we're going to, well, we're working on brewing a Mosaic IPA. Something new. I've never actually used Mosaic hops before, but James has, and he's made some pretty good beer with it. You want to talk about your experiences with Mosaic?
Mosaic seems to be a little akin to Simcoe. It's a more fruity, grapefruity finish to it, but it has a little more essence of pine and earth that, in my opinion, make it a more pleasant hop. It's a very easy drinking hop.
Nice.
It's really nice.
Cool. Today we're actually enjoying some Pound Dog Brown. I made this actually several months ago. It's just been sitting in the refrigerator outside. And so the beer that we're making today is it's a pretty big beer actually. We're using our 10-gallon system here. It's all electric rims, and the grain bill for this is 20 pounds of pale malt, 3 pounds of Maris Otter, 2 pounds of Vienna, 2 pounds of Munich malt, and then just 1 pound of Crystal 20. And it's a lot of grain. We actually had to use 17 gallons of water to make this beer. And we dove in quite a while ago, and we're actually done our mash at this point, and we're doing the fly sparging. So let me just make sure everything's looking good. So, oh, it smells good too. We just put our first batch of hops in. We do a first wort hopping of 1.5 ounces, and then for the most part, it's all late hop additions. So even though there's a lot of late hop addition, we still end up with 70 IBUs on this beer. So it's going to be hoppy. It's also dry hop too. So we have 6 ounces through the boil, 2 ounces for whirlpool, and then we dry hop with 1. So 9 ounces of hops, Mosaic hops in this beer. So I'm really looking forward to it. I haven't ever used this hop before, but I was reading some articles just recently, and everyone was saying this is like a what's the word I'm thinking of?
Easy drinking.
No fail IPA. So
I have to say, I liked the combination of aroma and bitterness. The Mosaic aroma and bitterness seems to be as balanced or more balanced than Simcoe. I was very happy.
yeah. And one thing I've noticed about drinking Mosaic hop beers is it's got a nice balance between the citrus stuff of like West Coast hops and that pine type of thing that well, I mean, some of the foreign hops, like from New Zealand or something, they come out real piney, and I don't really care for that as much as what I say.
Right. There's plenty of citrus followed in the Mosaic. Very happy.
So, yeah, so at this point, we're just hanging out waiting for our sparging to finish. Get a kink here. Looks like we got about 8 gallons of wort. I'll show you all what we're working with here. Can you turn on that light for us? So, one of the things that we always use, obviously we're not using it right now though, is the laptop, and we run the Beersmith on it. We've been measuring out some hops here using our little scale. So those are our boil hop additions, 15, 10, and 5 minutes right there. This is the controller that we use for this system. It's it's custom made. It's fairly simple actually. We just have PIDs for the hot liquor tank and the rims system, and a pump and a heating element. This isn't the sole functionality of this, it's just more or less the kill switch. We have a boil controller right down here that's not plugged in, otherwise it would be illuminated blue, and this is a wort controller. We have a pump, and we mainly use this controller as just a thermometer, although it does have the functionality to control something like a wort chiller, that kind of thing. Anyway, the hot liquor tank, we're currently running water out of there for our sparging operations, so there are pumps on, and these are these little pumps that we use for this system right here. We're all quick disconnected as far as that goes, and we have valves. I don't actually use this valve for sparging. I have one up on the top here that I use inline. We have our rims tube here. It's like a custom copper device. The mash tun also has a pump and a valve to control how fast we recirculate during the mash. And then we just have boil kettle. And our boil kettle is fairly simple. Um, 220 volts coming into a 5500 watt or 5400 watt heating element, and then we just have a little thermometer in there. So I'll give you a little look at the wort. Looks like we're getting a little steam on the lens there, but there's hops floating around in there. About 10 gallons of wort in there now. And then once we finish the boil in a while, of course, we'll run it through our plate chiller. We'll have one of these Chiron plate chillers right here. And then into the Blickman conical. And at that point, we'll be good to go. So I think that's about it as far as our brew day goes here. We've got to sort of tend to the system now, so we're going to sign off, and happy brewing, guys.